AP exams. For those of you that don't know what APs are, they're basically college level classes for high school students that are supposed to give you college credit. There's just one tiny catch though. You have to actually do well on the end of your exam. Otherwise, you just wasted 10 months of your life doing all this extra work for jack shit. So with that beautiful context in mind, today, I woke up at 5 a.m., the crack of dawn, with the most blank expression on my face. My alarm went off, and I sat up in my bed and stared at a wall for a good 15 minutes. Luckily, I knew that waking up so early would f me, so I went to sleep early that night. Still, I had to drag my ass to school looking like a zombie at 7 a.m. Now, you may be asking, why would you wake up 2 hours before you left? Well, to study, of course. I spent those 2 hours watching Heimler Review on 2x speed.
Okay, I would Heimler jiggle physics.
Just to fall asleep a few minutes later and absorbing absolutely nothing. And just like that, it was 6:30. I woke up, made some breakfast, brushed my teeth, threw on a comfy fit, and left. We were required to get to school at 7:30 a.m. with a test starting at 8 a.m. sharp. By the time I got to school, it felt like 25% of my grade was standing outside the gym, all half awake and anxious. We all shuffled into the gym like prisoners heading to execution. When we all found our individual seats, everyone was dead silent, waiting for the proctor to let us take this test. Look, I can't lie. I was overly comfortable, way too comfortable. Now, I wasn't a student that would cheat on every test. Nick just found a method to take the test on the weekend and get straight A's on every single test, until the teacher found out and hit everyone with a fat 0. But yeah, seeing these students around me looking confident made me feel confident. If they think they could get a 4 or 5 in this test, I could definitely get 1 too, right? No! The proctor finally said, "You may begin," and it was over. 3 hours of my brain getting folded like a cheap lawn chair. My hands started cramping by question 15 like I've been jerking off a cactus. My soul was leaving my body by question 40. And this was only 1/4 of the exam. I still had an SAQ, DBQ, and LAQ to write. Luckily, the DBQ prompt and the assignments provided were free. But once I got to the LEQ, I just started writing pure bullshit. The gym was getting hotter by the minute too. I'm sweating like I just ran a mile, while the kid next to me has a full book written and sitting there chilling. Meanwhile, I'm over here fighting for my life. Hand cramping, neck hurting, questioning every life choice that led me to this moment. Now, after all of this, I surprisingly enjoyed the test day. Knowing today was basically the final day of taking AP World History goes up there with being one of the most stress-relieving moments of all time. It's crazy. I walked in, stressed as hell, but left feeling like I just got released from prison. Cause, well, that's pretty much what it is, so. No more Heimler at 2x speed. No more pretending I know what a DBQ is. Finally, I have freedom. At least I never have to think about the Treaty of Mercedes ever again.
Versailles.
Got the paddock on my wrist, doing front flips,
Versailles.
giving you my number.